Hi, this is Shira Rubinoff with Rubinoff Media here at RSA 2023. I'm here with Joyce Brocaglia, CEO and founder of the Executive Women's Forum. Joyce, it's such a pleasure to see you here. I've been a longtime board member of the Executive Women's Forum. What you've done and built over these years has changed our industry completely. So Joyce, first of all, welcome.
Well, thank you. It's always a pleasure to take time and be with one of the best in the industry.
Why, thank you. Joyce, I'd love if you could share with our audience some great things that's happening with the Executive Women's Forum this year and where they can get involved, what they can do, and how they can connect with us.
Well, sure. Well, the EWF is 2 decades strong, if you can believe it, Shira. This year is our 21st year, so we really are the pioneer of bringing women together in our industry, and our goal is to advance and develop women leaders. And we do that in so many ways. You know, being here at RSA, we have a meet and greet, we're bringing women together and really helping them to build that network and be a part of the sisterhood.
That's amazing. And I know we have so many things going on at the Executive Women's Forum, so many ways for women of all levels to be involved. Can you tell us some of the things that you're offering for women to be involved in?
Yeah, so the beautiful thing about the EWF is that we have programs and events for women at every level of their career. We actually launched this past year a Leadership Development Academy, and those programs are remarkable. Our newest program is something called Leading with Conversational Intelligence. As you can imagine, for people in our industry, understanding that if you can change the conversation, you can change the outcome has been incredibly successful. So, you know, we've been the go-to place for women in cyber. We're now bringing those classes and that kind of leadership development in-house to corporations to help them to develop both their men and women leaders. So it's really, really a great step forward for the EWF, and I think a huge advancement for the industry as well.
Well, that's amazing, Joyce. And I wanted to add something. I know we have a lot of men who support the EWF. How can men in your organization and in industry, how could they support their women within their companies?
Yeah, well, certainly in a number of ways. Look, when I started the EWF 21 years ago, I did get a lot of grief from a lot of the men, but what I have to say is today, they are our greatest allies. The leaders of our industry, the chief information security officers, the risk officers that are men, are really involved in the EWF. They are engaging in our podcasts, our webinars, they're speaking and hosting regional meetings at their site, and of course they're providing a lot of the funding that allows us to develop the programs and events to help these women. So I think the best thing that they can do from an allyship is to encourage women on their teams to be a part of the EWF and then give them the time to actually do so.
Well, I have to give you kudos on so many levels, but one of my favorite lines of the EWF is lift while you rise. And you have been a person that has exemplified that in your career, within the EWF, within your friends, within the industry. How can others do that as well?
Yeah, well, you know, what I say is, you know, if not us, then who, right? I think it's up to everyone, especially if you're a leader in the industry, to understand the importance of diversity of thought, right? The people that are attacking our companies are diverse, and the people that are protecting them should be diverse as well. So, you know, I think that bringing in and having the most inclusive work environment, thinking about how to expand that and gender diversity and really giving opportunities to women, giving them stretch assignments, giving them the opportunity to get involved in leadership development and really building a team that is as strong as possible. So we do that at the EWF, and you know, we're creating that next generation of who will be leading the industry in the future.
That is certainly true, and diversity of people yields diversity of thought and mind, yields better security and better all around companies and organizations. Joyce, thank you so much for your time, and I am so proud to be a member and a board member of the EWF. And you lead by example, and we should all take note of that. Well,
thanks. At the EWF, we say we are because you are. So thank you for all of those that are watching, that are members of the EWF, and that support us in any way. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you.
And thank you.